2020 so far is rather unusual year, and most of our meetings moved online, so you are probably quite often using video chats. That's why today let's talk about digital etiquette. Hi, Mom. Hello, everybody. Claudia here, and let's talk about the digital etiquette. So 2020, it's rather unusual year so far. It's just weird. It's different. That's for sure. A lot of meetings on the personal level with your friends, kids, grandkids, or maybe more on an official level with your interest clubs or maybe your city hall meetings are not anymore in person. They are moved online. So all you have to do is use your smartphone or tablet or computer to be able to interact with others. Digital etiquette, it's imagine set of rules to help us have more polite online communication. And I understand sometimes it's rather hard to have a polite conversation with other human beings out there, but let's keep it civilized and as kind as possible. Here is my list. Of course, that list could be way much bigger, so let's just jump into it because, let's not waste time. My number one tip would be please wear your pants. I know, right? How often we already seen videos gone viral with people not wearing pants while on a video call. Even if you plan not to standing up during the video call, life happens, and sometimes you will have to get up because maybe you need to close the door behind you, turn on the lights, maybe grab your phone that you misplaced somewhere. And then, oh wow, I'm not sure if everybody who is with you on a video call would like to see your Superman underwear, so wear your pants, wear your skirt, wear your kilt. Doesn't matter. Just wear something that it's more appropriate for the video call that you have. Tip number 2, check your background. So before you start the video call with others, check what's in the background. So what people are going to see besides you, of course. So if there is open door behind you, maybe close it. If you have something misplaced behind you, just organize it a little bit better. So then you are good to go. Tip number 3, check the noise level. Make sure that nobody's watching TV very loud in the next room. Turn off the washing machine or dryer, whatever that might be. Tip number 4, make sure that your phone is on the mute setup. Whatever notifications you are getting, they are not going to make any sounds that are going to interfere with your video call. Tip number 5, mute your microphone when you are not speaking. So when you are just listening to somebody else, put your mic on mute. Usually in those video call applications, you can very quickly, very easily turn off and on the microphones. When it's your turn to speak, of course, unmute yourself and you are good to go. Probably within the last few months, you heard like, hey, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Is my mic working? Hello? Can you hear me? No. Oh, I had to unmute my mic. Hold on a second. My bad. Mute and unmute your mic. And again, if you have a chance, practice that beforehand. Tip number 6. Check the light. If you don't have specific designated light to make sure that the room you are in is bright enough, then if the video call is during the day, use the natural sunlight. So place the camera next to the window. There are tons of tutorials and tips how to place yourself on camera in front of the window. Tip number 7, let others speak as well. Don't use video call as a monologue. Hold on a second. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm just talking and talking. Let others speak as well. Keep it short and sweet, your statements, your opinions, whatever you are going to say, and then mute your mic and let others speak as well. Tip number 8, please remember about human kindness, especially in the online world. So many things can go wrong. Internet connection is not fast enough. The conversation is just not working maybe as good as it would in person. I don't know. Things can happen. So remember about human kindness might help. Tip number 9 would be nonverbal communication, which is huge part of overall communication that we have. And in an online world, in an online communication is very much obstructed by camera, but the frame or internet connection. So you cannot see all the face expression, hands, gestures, the body language. We cannot see it properly or fully like we would have the chance in an in-person communication. So just be aware that nonverbal communication is going to be a little bit obstructed. Just make sure that you understand and not jump to the conclusion or judgment during the conversation with somebody else. If you are not sure, just ask. If you can, just ask. Go ahead and just clarify whatever topic there is. Tip number 10 would be keep it short. Keep it short because do you remember those in-person meetings? Sometimes 2-3 hours meetings. And as much fun that might be for some, to have a 3-hour online meeting might be really too much. Keeping it shorter probably will help. Tip number 11 would be please, don't video call and drive. I know sometimes we are busy. We would like to do 2 things at once or more, but driving and trying to pay attention to video call not necessarily is the best option. 2 things can happen. First one, car accident, and nobody wants car accident. And the second thing, other participants during the video call, they can see clearly that you are not paying attention to the call because you are driving, so you are looking somewhere else. Or at least, let's hope you are looking somewhere else because you should pay attention to the driving part. Tip number 12, and this is the last tip. So tip number 12. If you have a chance, test your gear, mic, headphones, computer, smartphone, or tablet, whichever device you are going to use for video call, test it beforehand. Then you will know if something doesn't work or work smoothly. Okay, that's it. I have no more tips. 12 tips how to just get that digital etiquette going. But you know what? There's one more thing. Bonus tip, I guess? Don't panic. If you are not sure which video platform to use, ask your friends, ask your family members what video call platforms they use, what applications they use more often, and try to utilize those as well so you can communicate with them, with your friends and family members more often. Look around, Google it, check YouTube for video tutorials so you can learn a little bit more how to stay safe and how to use easily those video calls because they are going to stay here for a long while, probably forever. All the links to articles that I found online with useful information I'm going to add in a blog post. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay groovy. Till next time. Wear your pants. Yeah, that's the best tip ever. Am I wearing? Oh, yeah. Okay. We fine. I'm wearing pants. Yep. We good?